Good morning. All right, we are heading to Outdoor Retailer. Again, Miss Capra. There she is. Heading to Outdoor Retailer to talk to some people about RAIDER Project outdoor programs. But as always, what are we doing first?
Coffee.
Coffee. Bit of a layover. We hung out at Sky Club. It's a little easier to get work done in there. You know, when I started the RAIDER project, I thought it was going to be this like job placement nonsense. I thought if we could get veterans jobs and they would be 100% okay, but that's absolutely not the case whatsoever. It's more about being healthy and stable and knowing what you want to do. Let me get that?
Got it.
She's got it. You're an independent woman, aren't you?
Thank you for supporting. Hi, Leo. Have a great one, thank you.
Over the years, we did more and more outdoor stuff, more like holistic transitional approach to helping veterans find their passion and find their place in the world post-service. The more that we do this, the more it just turns into, we found that climbing and hiking and camping and hunting and all those outdoor stuff events together really makes a big difference, and the retreat that we do in Colorado at RAIDER was a huge catalyst in that. So when we did our first one and we saw how that works, I'll explain it. It's the man.
What's up, man? How are you?
What's going on, dude? Yeah, what are you doing here?
I'm here for the Adventure Not War ski film.
Oh, rad.
So I don't know if you,
Oh, that was Griff from Combat Flip Flops. Yeah, he's such a nice guy. We did our first retreat, and it was kind of like a working retreat. And my thought process was not just take a bunch of veterans out and have a good weekend, and then leave them back on Monday. You know, they go have a great weekend on, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then Monday they land back in their living room with all the same problems that they had before. What we did was we got some of the smartest people in the veteran space.
Special operations, soft recovery space.
Yeah, soft recovery space to basically make it a working retreat. So we brought some people in and got them to help out. So not only are you having a good weekend, but you're learning things, you know, you're gaining perspective and learning tools and things that you can help with your daily life. Look at these guys. Look who it is.
What up?
Welcome to the vlog.
Man, it's cold here.
Yeah, bro. You got pants on.
My legs aren't really sure what to do being this confined.
Look, Josh is wearing pants.
Look. My legs are asking me questions. They're wondering why there's so much, why these shorts are so long. You know, they're just really confused. So.
Long shorts. How you feel?
Long shorts. What's up?
Say hi. Say hi, Josh.
Come on. Bring it in.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
What's up?
Feels like it's been forever.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of time.
So today on this vlog we're talking about RAIDER Project and outdoor programs and why they're important. So that's the topic of the discussion for the day. I'm just bringing Josh up to speed.
Yeah, it's coffee ready.
Hi, Hannah, Jamie.
Hi.
Hi. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We made it. Hey, we made it.
We made it.
All right. This is the base of operations for the next few days until we go to the mountains. There's the couch. That's where we're gonna eat our food.
Look at the diffused window light.
I know, right? I should get over here and see how this looks. Oh, look at that.
It's so beautiful. You could shoot your whole series.
So here it is. Here's the place.
So much room for activities.
Josh is upstairs in the hall. And then here, the kitchen.
This is
nice,
where the magic happens. Checking out the
Nice.
tree.
Not scary at all. And then this is where Miss Capper and I will be sleeping. Well, you know what that's for. Shower. High five. Okay, cue super sexy B-roll. All moved in, and now we have to go get groceries. This window, this might be my window. I think this is my window. So now we gotta go to Whole Foods. Like as I said earlier, you know, the Raider part kind of started out as like we were going to use a network of like guys to help get Marines and operators jobs after the service. That's not the problem that we were faced with. We were faced with more health issues, physical and mental health issues, and really guys going through identity crisis, which I talk about in my 7 stages of transition, which I will link up here. With helping guys reconnect and kind of go, figure out that identity and figure out who they are. When we started doing the ranch, it worked so well, and that recipe worked so well. We started doing more outdoor stuff, and we saw the success in it and how it was changing our guys' lives. So we just went all in. We've been here at Outdoor Retailer, I think this is our third or fourth time. And I mean, we've gotten support from Yeti, we've gotten support from Black Diamond, we've got support from Mountain House, we've got support from Evo climbing shoes. So these are the companies that we're looking to leverage to help us cut some of the costs down of getting guys on these climbing trips, getting guys to the retreat, and getting them the equipment that they need to not just do it on the retreat, but have a hobby and do something outdoors, when they go back home. It's not just about giving guys a good weekend. What we try to do is we give them a good weekend, but while we're in that, we're sprinkling in learning objective-based goals and tools that they can use to when Monday, when they go home and they hit that problem, they go, oh, Nick said this, or Josh said this, or Carl said this, or Kirk said this, how to navigate this issue. And if I am faced with an issue, I know how to deal with it instead of just imploding and completely falling apart, and then your family's falling apart and you're running out of money and you're basically self-sabotaging yourself, and everything spirals out of control. So instead of that, empowering veterans to be able to problem solve on their own, giving them the tools they need to be successful, and that's what the Raider Project's all about, is making sure veterans are successful. I mean, we have the most highly capable individuals. There's just There's just a connection thing. And the reason why people have issues is not all this crazy stuff that the world says, right? The reason why people have issues is because I was a reconnaissance Marine and a Marine Raider for so long, right? Like that's my identity. And when you do that job, that's not just a job, it is who you are. It's where, you guys, a lot of you guys see it. It's the kind of clothes you wear. It's how you wear your hair, how you have your facial hair. It's, your whole lifestyle revolves around that job. And then when you take that away after over a decade, 10 to 20 years of doing that, and you're sitting in your living room, your kids are crying, and your wife's bitching at you, or, whatever, who are you? If you're not Nick the Raider or Nick the Reconnaissance Marine, then who are you? And that's typically the problem that we run into, and we got to figure out, and we all have to do it, and I've done it. We have to figure out who we are and what we're passionate about and what the next objective is and what's the next story. A good friend of mine said one time that, he joined the military because he didn't want to be the guy in the bar that said, he didn't want to be the guy in the bar that didn't have any war stories to tell. But you know what? Now he says, I don't want to be the guy in the bar with only war stories to tell. So that's a chapter in your life. We close that chapter and we're starting a new one. And a lot of times for us, it starts in the outdoors. It starts climbing, it starts snowboarding and skiing and hiking and camping, whatever it may be, skydiving. So we'll be here all week talking to outdoor companies, trying to gain their support for our cause, and making some new friends. So you guys know the deal. Never quit, never surrender. Always forward. See you guys next time.